Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If this is your first time, thank you for stopping by. If you are a return viewer, I appreciate you coming back week after week. Today is Monday, January 19th, 2026, and it is the day set aside for MLK Day. And I'm just going to jump right into today's message. And the title or the subject is simply Because I Said So. And just raise your hand if you want to, or give this video a thumbs up, or comment in the comment section below if you've ever heard those words growing up, or if you have ever said those words to your children or to your students. And I feel like those 4 words are something that I've heard people say, oh, well, I'll never say that as an adult, or I cannot believe that I'm saying that to my kids now. Because I'll speak for myself, when I used to hear that all the time growing up, because I said so, it was just like so annoying, because it's not truly giving me the answer that I wanted to whatever my question was, right? And on the flip side, as an adult using that, it's kind of the fastest way to end the conversation. I'm not going to have a conversation with you about this. It's because I said so. And 2 points that I want to bring out for today's, there might be 3 points actually, but the one thing that I'll say, that the way that this topic came about for today is because I knew that Monday was coming, and I had told myself, as long as I've been doing videos, that I wanted to post consistently on Mondays. Every Monday, post a video. And I just didn't know what I was going to talk about. I almost was just going to be like, forget it all, maybe push it to next Monday or later in the week, because as long as it's once a week. But then it was like, no, you said you were going to post your video on Monday. So do it because you said so. Keep your word to yourself. Be a woman of your word. And I just feel like sometimes, I know that sometimes people are striving for perfection or want something to be so perfect, and that mindset hinders them from even moving. It keeps them stuck and stagnant because they know it's not going to be perfect, versus just doing it anyway. Do it scared. Do it if your hair's not done. Do it if you don't feel like you're the best. Just like the old, the saying and the logo, the famous logo that we know, just do it. Nike, right? Just do it because you said so. And we think about the character of God. He is not a man that he should lie. He cannot lie. It's impossible for God to lie. If his word says it, he's going to do it. And so we're striving to be Christ-like. We're striving to be more like him. And I think so often we get caught up in other, we're in a time of where influencers are big. Everyone wants to be an influencer. But on social media, we want followers, but we want people to follow us. But if you ask yourself this question, would you follow yourself? Would you truly follow yourself? Not the self that you post about, but the one that's behind closed doors. I saw something that just said social media is not real, and they have like their post of this perfect whatever, like let's say perfect meal that they're making, or this perfect picture of their living room, and then they just turn the camera and it's a mess over there. You know what I mean? We just see what we can see. But to yourself today, when you're watching this, be a man or woman of your word. If you said that you were going to walk today, just get up and walk right now. If you said that you were going to start on this project, just start. It doesn't have to be perfect. And what I've learned, what I've seen, and what I believe is that so often we're wanting to feel motivated to do something, but that motivation comes as you're taking those steps. As you actively begin to pursue whatever it is, you feel more motivated. You get more excited. You tell yourself, I'm just going to get up and do 1 minute, and you do that, you're more than likely going to do 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay? And so a scripture to help us is coming from Matthew chapter 5, verse 37. But if you start at verse 33, it's like 33 through 37, and it's talking about oaths and vows depending on the translation. New King James, New Living Translation entitled that section differently. But essentially it's saying, Don't put, you know how people say, I put that on my mama, or I put that on everything I love. Like, don't make that vow. Don't say, just say, essentially, the scripture that ties it all up is let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. Right? And if we can do that, we show up. This is an example. We show up to work on time. We show up for everyone else on time. We calendar in and pencil in everything else, every other appointment, every other obligation. But when it comes to ourselves, the things we tell ourselves, this is a new year, January. I'm sure some people have resolutions that you've made and set. Maybe you've kept them, maybe you haven't. Well, ask yourself, why can't I keep my word to myself? And I pause for us to just think about that. And again, like I always say, if you need help with something, just simply ask God, God, help me. You know what I need to do this month. You know what I need to do today, right now. Help me to do it when I don't feel like it, when I don't want to. Most of the time, you're not going to feel like it. I can just tell you that right now. Help me to do it anyway because I said so. I hope that this message has been a blessing and encouragement to you. Let me know right now if you've been putting something off and that this message maybe just helped you to just get up and start. If it did, that would encourage me because I was in that predicament not to even come to post this today. But I did it because I said so, and I pray that this hasn't been an encouragement for you to do the same. God bless you all, and I'll see you next week. Peace.